right, shalom, shalom. All right, first and foremost, before I get started, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that ruled well, taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Hakim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect and risking your lives and freedoms to do so. Definitely more so now than ever before. This is the brother Zion Amar from the GMS Detroit by account, and this is going to be a lesson, all right, regarding the lies of the devil, all right, aka the so-called white man who is Esau Edom, all right, pursuant, all right, to the scriptures, namely in Genesis the 25th chapter, as well as Genesis the 36th chapter, all right. Esau is Edom, all right, aka the so-called white man. Anyway, as you can see, this article title here on the screen, and if you've been around, right, in the last, let's just say 5 years or so, you would have to know that this is an absolute bold-faced lie, all right? Absolute bold-faced lie, right? As it says, what? COVID vaccines, right, found to cut risk of heart failure. Blood clots following, all right, virus infection study. All right, so it's like this is just a joke, you know, it's a joke. All right, it's like, and he's saying this with a straight face. He's saying this in all seriousness, all right, as if they actually did some, and they probably did do a study, but it's so subverted, you know what I'm saying, with the data, all right, and how they conduct the study, right, to come with this type of results that it ain't funny, all right, because you can easily Google, all right, and it was a plethora of articles that had been coming out and continue to come out, all right, saying something polar opposite to what this article says, all right, and if to take all articles and studies off the table, all right, let's just look at life itself, right? Just look at, right, the death rate, right, amongst, you know, anyone from 18 to 80, all right? We've seen many, you know, news feeds, all right, concerning athletes, right, that's just dropping dead, all right, or falling out, passing out, right, of heart failure, you know what I'm saying? And in all these cases, blood clots is, you know, basically involved, which is all connected, all right, to the vaccine in each and every case, all right? So we know that this is an absolute falsehood, okay? But let's read just a little bit of this. We ain't got to go too heavy. I mean, this is obscene. But it says, all right, the C19 Max were found to cut the risk of heart failure by up to 55%. And blood clots. So basically doing this, all right, to, you know, this is like, you know, to promote, you know, the Max in a positive light, all right, regardless of what you've seen or heard, you know, close loved ones in this, all right, passing from this venom, you know what I'm saying? Forget all of that. Forget everything you heard and what you think you know. And just believe, hey, as the saying goes, trust the science. You know what I'm saying? But the science is so jaded that it's like, nah, we're not going to do that. All right? And if you're a spiritual man, you know and understand the scriptures. All right? Namely pursuant to Sirach 12 and 10, what does it say? Never trust thine enemy. All right? So don't trust anything he does. Don't trust anything he has to say. You know what I mean? Don't trust him. Right? Because he's not your friend. He's what? Your enemy. Right? The enemy is going to do any and everything to control you or to kill you. You know? That's just what it is. Right? What the scriptures say, the thief coming not but to kill, steal, and destroy. All right? And who's the enemy? The enemy is the so-called white man who whose biblical name is Esau, all right, / Edom. Edom meaning red, which is a clue as to who these white people are. All right, the Lord put that mark upon them, all right, to give you just a hint, a clue of who they are. You know. Now the scripture, let us know we can't solely judge on the outward appearance, but again, that's why I said it's a clue, because most white people look that way. All right, they look red. Those that call themselves white, all right, they look actually red. But anyway, it says what? The positive health effects lasted for up to a year and were pronounced right after getting vaccinated. All right. While there has been concern about the risk of myocarditis, if I'm saying that right, and other, that T word, we're not even gonna try to trip over that, events following the vaccination. This analysis highlights that the risk of such complications is notably higher when it comes from the SARS-CoV-2 infection itself. Okay, let's see. Say researchers looked at over 20 million people in Europe. Half of them were vaccinated against the virus, and half were not. Vaccines included in the research were Moderna, Pfizer, AstraZeneca, and Johnson & Johnson. All right, let's see what else. I'll talk about, boy, if you ever seen a bold-faced lie, like, this is it. This is a joke. This is comedy. Right? This should be, what's that term they use? This should be misinformation. You see that? And this is coming from an official news source. But yet they want to ban things like, click clock. You know what I'm talking about? That you have to speak code because, the algorithm and all that. But they want to get rid of click clock. Right? They want to get they want to get basically they want to do away with all forms of social media. Why? Because in having that, you have at least the access, right, to true information, to truth, rather than, all right, going through these mainstream news outlets, all right, that's owned by the elites. You see, they're gonna always cater to the lie, all right? They're gonna always cater to the dis and misinformation, all right? You see, so anyway, this just further shows who the devil is and how he operates. Now, I did do a quick Google search, nothing serious, but just wanted to see, like, all right, let's see what the internet has to say in contrast when you do your personal Google and not just believe what they have to say, right? And what I put in vaccine, right? Blood clot. Let's see, what do we have? What do we have? Let's see. I saw something kind of. Yeah, let's go here. Here, for example, the link between the Johnson & Johnson's COVID vaccine and blood clots, what you need to know, right? Showing, all right, that there is a connection. There's always been a connection. That's just one example. You see, news here we have new study updates evidence on rare blood clotting condition after the COVID-19 virus, right? Pulmonary embolism after vaccination with the COVID-19 vaccine. You see the trend though? Can't vaccines cause unusual blood clots? Question mark. Right? For them to ask the question, they know the answer. All right? The answer is yes and yes. So anyway, we can see they're trying to clean up, the damage that they cause. Again, trying to get people to trust the science, because they know the general public, right? General populace don't read. Moreover, don't research. If anything, you'll just read just the heading and you move on. You know what I mean? That's just most people. They don't look into things. Why? Because they're distracted by all the folly that this world has to offer. All right, let's see what else it says. Look at that. Right here it says CVID vaccines and blood clots. Experts warn. Let's just see this. Right now, this is from mainstream media. Right? See, the health organization said Monday that there is no evidence that the incidents are caused by the more BS, more fluff. Let's see. Why some people got because after the AstraZeneca vaccine. Okay. So anyway, we know, come on. Right? That's why, again, the truth say never trust their enemy. Right? If you are to use, your medicine, if you are to have medicine that comes out of the earth by way of your foods and your herbs. Your foods, namely being, fruits and veggies, oddly enough. Right? Because these fruits and veggies that go from the earth, they're electric. Right? They're powered by the earth. They're powered by the soil of the earth. Right? They're kissed by the sun. You see? Right? That's solar power. You see? So when you eat that, that's the only time you're eating live food. Right? Anything else, right? In terms of like basically meat, any form of meat, even your clean meats. Right? Even though we're permitted to eat them, but the fact of the matter, it is dead. It's a carcass. You see what I mean? So, in that, you can't repair, on eating dead flesh. Your body can't heal itself by eating something dead. It has to eat something that's alive, that's full of, energy, full of electricity. Again, that being, your fruits and veggies. You can easily take the story from Daniel, when Daniel ate the post, of the field, rather than being defiled with the king's meat, and basically after 10 days, he saw that his appearance was basically more fuller and healthier, right, than those than the ones that ate the king's meat. You see, and most likely, we don't know what the king's meat was, but hell, I'm sure it was probably some defiled, meat, unclean meats, probably been clean meats as well, but it just goes to show you get more benefit, right, from your fruits and your veggies. That should be meat for you. Going back to Genesis, the first chapter, I want to say Genesis 1 and 29. All right. So anywho, let's go here. Let's go here. So ask if I didn't get this. All right, this is Job 13 and 4, and it reads, "But ye are forgers of lies. Ye are all physicians of no value." All right, I'm using that in context. All right, for the so-called white man, by way of his medical industry, his healthcare industry. You see, he paints the picture as if he has all the answers. He has all the solutions to your problems, and you know, getting you back healthy, right? But that's the polar opposite, right? You keep going to the doctor, what are you gonna do? He gonna provide you a prescription, right, that you have to fill every 2 weeks, right? Then maybe after 2 to 3 months, right, to where your body is adapted, you know, to that medication, you're gonna need a stronger dose. So he's gonna up your dose or get you another prescription to go with the previous prescription, right? And it's just from there, it's just a wormhole you go down. You just add, you know, prescription upon prescription until the day you need surgery. You know what I'm saying? Because this prescription just wasn't enough, and or basically it flares up other issues. You know, you putting your body in a acidic state. Right, the more you take on those prescription drugs, all those prescription drugs make your body acidic, which is a breeding ground, all right, for disease to spread throughout the body. Your body has to be neutral. You know what I'm saying? Nat too is acidic, but nat too alkaline as well. You want to be balanced. You know. But, yeah, he's a forger of lies. You know. Hey, that's where what is it? John 8:44. Ye are your father the devil. You know, and the father of it. You know, because hey, lies started. Hey, with the devil. Even before Cain, who was the first liar? The serpent. Right? He lied to the woman. He lied to Eve. You know, talking about to buy into that fruit, which basically was a philosophy, another way of thinking. You know, another way of operating, which was basically a transgression against Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, whatever it was, right? The Heavenly Father wasn't with it, right? The Lord had already gave the instruction on how to live, how to govern the earth, but yet the woman was deceived. You know why? Because she's the weaker vessel. You know, but going way back then, you know, he is the progenitor of lies. You know, the father of it. You know, and then fast forward to Cain, which was basically of that same spirit, the same spirit that was in the serpent. It's the same spirit that entered into Cain. You see, and what he told Yahweh by way of the prophet that he didn't know where his brother was at, even though he was the one that murdered his brother. You see that? So in that, yeah, he's the father of lies, right? So hey, matter of fact, what is that? so-called white man. All right, we can precept that with Malachi, the first chapter. All right, that you know that Esau Edom is the border of wickedness. I mean, like extreme. He's extremely wicked. Everywhere he goes, you know, he's gonna rape, rob, and murder. All right, he's extremely wicked. Again, that's why you can't trust him at any time. All right, but the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. All right, so I see that. I brought that out to say that this devil been doing this, all right, for quite some time. He's a pro at it by now. You know what I'm saying? He's been lying for centuries. Right? Again, going all the way back to the serpent. So much so that, hey, when he came to the Americas, the natives, they dubbed him as what? They would call him, right? This term, forked tongue devil fed. What does that mean? Right? Forked tongue means to speak in a dishonest way that is meant to deceive people. Right? And the so-called white man, okay, he fits that characteristic right to the T, to the letter. You know what I'm saying? There's nobody that can lie better than this devil. Alright? Let's see here it says. What does it mean when someone has a forked tongue? You have to tell lies to say one thing and mean something else. Exactly, a half truth. Right? To know a lie or to tell a lie, you gotta know the truth. You know? Look at that. You put in forked tongue, what do we see? An image of a serpent. See that? Like I say, he's that serpent in the garden. Right? Meaning like a snake ass nigga, so you can understand. You know, that's the so-called white man. He's a snake ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's the nigga, right? Not you so-called Negro that's a Native American, but it's actually him. You know? Why? Because again, he's a murderer and he's a liar, you know? It says the phrase speaks with a forked tongue means to deliberately say one thing, mean another, or to be hypocritical, or act in a duplicitous manner. Let's look at that word, duplicitous. Marked by duplicity, words or actions, deceptive, crooked, deceptive, dishonest, double dealing, fast shape. That's all him. Right? If you had to put any face next to these definitions, these terms, dealing with forked tongue, alright. Hey, by default you had to put the so-called white man. There's nobody else that checks all those boxes better than him. You know, so just wanted to bring that out, man. You know, don't take this devil's jump shot, as we call it. Right? Don't take this devil's ultimately. Don't take his technology. See what his brain see here. All right, because it's just gonna be more of the same, more lies. All right, so Lord willing, it's edifying with that. I'm gonna give all praise and honor and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great male, son that rule well. Peace and salutation to the Akim that's pushing his word and truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.